All right, in this episode of 5 Minute Friday Tech Tips, I'm going to show you a little bit about Google Classroom for parents. So this video is meant for parents who are wanting to understand a little bit about what their kids are going to be working on in Google Classroom. So this is an example right here of one of my Google Classroom classes. So if you have a student who has Google Classroom, it probably looks something similar to this. That header up at the top may change a little bit, but there's a couple of things you need to know. If you look on the bottom, the first thing is the stream. The stream is just a stream of, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's kind of like any other social media where it's a stream of posts. So it might be an assignment, it might be a comment, it might be a question, it might be a poll, but those things are posted by the teacher. Now, some teachers may open it up for students to post additional things as well. In all of my classes right now, they are not opened up. It's just for myself, the teacher, to post onto here. So I will post things in the stream like an assignment. I also like to post announcements, updates, those sorts of things. So that's the first place you can look, especially for comments or updates for that. But the most important thing, the thing you're probably most interested in, is the middle button on the bottom of the screen, and that's Classwork. Classwork is where any assignment that is posted on Google Classroom will show up here. And depending on the teacher and how they post it, I like to categorize mine. So I've got, skills checks, recordings, writing, reading logs, different things that we might be doing. Sometimes I sort it by unit. Sometimes it's by the type of assignment that it is. But all of those assignments will show up here. And then one important thing to note, if it is like a dark blue color, that means that assignment has not been turned in. A lot of times students, it's not that they didn't do the assignment, they just forgot to submit it at the end. Now on the teacher end, I get a copy of every assignment. As long as I created it for the students, I get a copy of that. So sometimes it's okay if they forget to turn it in, I can still see it and grade it. But it is important that they go in and click turn in so that I can see that final copy, and that will turn gray. So if it's a gray color, that means the students have actually turned in that assignment. Now, one thing I do tell parents to do is, if a teacher says that that assignment wasn't turned in or wasn't completed, they can always pull up that assignment and open it up for you and show it to you to show that it was actually completed. So I'll pull up one of these really quick just to show you what it looks like from the student end. So this is an example of one of the assignments, and it just says submit your team slide, so they would add an attachment to this. Some of them, I automatically attach a template file that I want them to complete. So for example, team slide. Okay, here is, you'll see that Google slide icon right there. I created a template for them to create their assignment and turn in that way. So if I go back out, let's say I have a student who, my child is, I want to know if they have any missing work. I've checked their grades and it looks like they have a couple of missing things. I might ask them to show me their Google Classroom on this page. And I can see pretty quickly if they've turned in the assignments or not. You could also have them open it up and show it to you, just to kind of look and see. It'd be a good conversation piece on Google Classroom. All right. The last thing I want to show you is the 3 lines in the upper left-hand corner. That will show you all of the classes. So, for example, if I'm a student, I might have a language arts class, a social studies class, science class, all showing up here on Google Classroom. The last thing I do is if you click on to do, that to-do list is actually all the assignments that have not been turned in, and they are on for every class, all put together in one list. You can also click on the done list, and the done list are assignments that I have actually completed and turned in. So to do are assignments that haven't been turned in yet. Done is assignments that have been done. And that's it for Google Classroom. Those are some of the basic features of it. Let me know if you have any questions that I can answer. But that is it for this 5 Minute Friday tech tip. Until next time, book it forward and be awesome.